Hey guys, it's Mark here with another video. I wanted to talk about this story that I'm so late on talking about this. But this came out of Corsicana in Texas in the States. In Corsicana there is this park, and in this park they have a kids play area. And in the kids play area they had this 500-pound statue of a gorilla in a cage. This gorilla has been in the park for almost 20 years, and it has always been a highlight, a feature of the park. You know, loads of people go and they take pictures by it and whatever. But then at the end of February of this year, 2018, this gorilla suddenly became racially offensive. Now, when I heard the story, I was like, racially offensive to who? Did I say the gorilla is in a cage? And I thought to myself, are they implying that black people would be offended by this because somehow a gorilla is what? A representation of what? Being a black person? Listen to me. I'm a black man. I've been a black man for almost 44 years, or a black person for almost 44 years. And I do not identify as a gorilla. I do not identify as a monkey. I do not identify as a chimpanzee. I do not identify as an ape. And I guarantee you that the people who deemed this statue in a park offensive, I guarantee you, not 100%, but I'm 99.999% certain that these were not black people. I'm almost certain that these people who deemed this gorilla in the cage offensive are white people. Not Mexicans, not Latinos, not Asians. I guarantee you they're white people. I guarantee you they're white liberals. I guarantee you that they're the social justice warrior types who are offended by every single little thing. Now, black people watching this, if you find this gorilla in the park offensive, please tell me in the comments why. If you're white and you find this gorilla in the park offensive, please tell me why. And if you're from any other racial group, tell me why you deem this statue offensive or not. There was outrage. There was outrage. They removed the statue, but then a whole bunch of people in the community got together. I guess they petitioned and all this stuff, and the statue was returned to the park. Good on them, right? Because if you think that black people are so weak, that we are so offended by everything, you really don't know us, social justice warriors. You really don't know us. We're not, we're not these invalids who need ramps everywhere we go and in everything we do. And I don't mean to offend people who need ramps to get into buildings, because I know how everything can be misconstrued as offensive these days. But I'm just saying, as black people, we don't consider ourselves weaklings. Some of us consider ourselves as victims, and we play on that race card thing every chance we get. But most of us are just trying to get on with our lives. And I don't speak for every black person, but I know most of us don't compare ourselves to gorillas, monkeys, apes, chimpanzees, whatever, right? We're just regular human beings trying to get through life like everyone else. But here comes a social justice warrior with the condescending ideas, which I personally find more offensive than the damn gorilla in the park. With your morally superior kind of protection that you feel that you need to protect the weak black people from the evil white man, from yourselves. Listen, even I acknowledge that most white people during slavery or whatever were not slave owners. Most white people were not at the heart of governmental policies that led to discrimination and the oppression of blacks, right? I acknowledge this. A lot of black people also acknowledge this. So there's no reason for you to have this guilt, this white guilt that you feel, you know, that you, oh, I just have to prove to everyone how good I am. Just live your life, man. Live your life just like I'm trying to live my life. We're not offended. We're not so sensitive, right? Where you damn near need to rub Sensodyne on us because we're just so sensitive. I'm talking about the toothpaste, Sensodyne. Right? We're not so sensitive that everything's offensive to us. You know, when people are telling me that, oh, Mark, you can't call yourself black. You have to call yourself African American. Non-black people, that is. I'm like, for real? And I had to school a few people in my time on this, right? I said, I'm a black person. Me calling myself black is not racist, right? Yeah, I always notice that a lot of these white liberal social justice warriors are always trying to tell me how I should feel about racism and my race, or at least racism against black people, right? They're always coming to me with their ideological, oh, blah, 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 equality, blah, blah, blah. Don't come to me with your rubbish, right? Go live your life. Most of your forefathers were not slave masters. Most of your forefathers were not oppressing black people. Many of you, your forefathers were on those fields just like my forefathers, picking cotton, cutting cane, whatever it was, right? Where do you think the expression redneck comes from? The expression redneck comes from the white indentured laborers or even slaves who were on fields just like black people, but when they were out in the sun for too long, right, their necks got red. And that's where redneck comes from, right? So just keep your superior moral protection to yourselves. Keep all your little comments to yourselves. Go live your lives like we're trying to live our lives. All right, so hey, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Please comment. Tell me what you think about what I just talked about. Because I'm not this person, and I'm sure many of you watching this, you feel the exact same way, that you're not this type of person who needs constant protection from white social justice warriors. All right, but take care, guys. Be good. Live your lives. Try to do good by other people. Treat people fairly, and hopefully people will treat you fairly. Until the next video, take care. Peace.